Mansory recently worked on a Lamborghini Urus, the SUV that blends the spirit of a supercar with the practicality of a crossover, and released another modified high-performance version. As we know, Mansory's last version of the Venatus Evo introduced an 820 horsepower power output, a forged carbon exterior, and a chrome interior. This new limited edition the Venatus Evo brings significant aesthetic changes and significant performance improvements to the ever-so-famous Lamborghini Urus yet again. It vaunts a 900 horsepower power output and an enhanced drive quality via its optimized aerodynamics. Mansory gave this model a new name, the Mansory Venatus Evo S. The Lamborghini SUV already leaves the production line with one of the most eye-catching exterior designs in the SUV segment. Mansory gave this spotlessly modified Lamborghini Urus in an attractive two-tone gray shade contrast on the outside, which adds to the sporty appeal. At the front, Mansory's Venatus Evo S features an overhauled bumper, which takes on the exterior body hue. Mansory finished it in bright yellow with green accents on the steering wheel, floor mats, and doors, which contrasts with the white trim that slices through all the green. It's worth noting that both front and rear bumpers of this super SUV are made from a forged carbon fiber material. Not only does this make the bumpers extremely easy to style, it also makes the vehicle lighter, hence increasing its speed and overall driving performance. This is one of the reasons why Mansory's Lamborghini Urus is able to achieve faster acceleration and a higher top speed without popping the hood and modifying the engine. The Venatus Evo S tweaks the Lamborghini Urus with a substantial visual makeover and a notable increase in power. The limited edition Venatus Evo S somehow adds to the aggressiveness seen in past Venatus builds. This new one looks quite similar to the Mansory Urus from late last year, but the new Evo S has a few unique styling touches. At the front, the SUV gets a more pronounced front splitter that protrudes off its angular face, which also features an extra canard on the end wing. Mansory also revamped the front fender vents, added a dash more styling to the side sills, and tweaked the rear wing and the roof spoiler. It's a subtle upgrade from the last iteration, but one that's paired with a sizable increase in performance too. Completing the look is the special black and gray bicolor, with green thin line trims on exterior paint scheme. Mansory also fitted this Lamborghini Urus with a forged carbon bonnet with vents. These give the front fascia a stylish finish and help in cooling the engine. Also noteworthy are the forged carbon slats on the front fenders. Even though both models are still greatly modified vehicles from the Mansory portfolio, this limited edition Mansory Venatus Evo takes performance to the next level, over and above the other Venatus. Underneath the sporty hood, the modified Lamborghini Urus houses an optimized variation VAG's 4.0-liter twin-turbo motor, which is said to make 641 horsepower and 627 pounds-foot of torque, straight out of the Lamborghini factory, which made it one of the world's most powerful SUVs. Thanks to new turbos, a custom intake setup, and sport exhaust, the last version of the Urus made 820 horsepower. Mansory didn't make notable changes to the twin-turbo V8, but the brand claims the new edition SUV makes up to 900 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque. From the production line, the Urus accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds and has a top speed of 190 miles per hour. Mansory's Venatus Evo S can accelerate to 62 miles per hour just in 2.9 seconds. Its new top speed is 200 miles per hour. The Venatus puts that power down through lightweight 24-inch forged wheels that measure 10 inches wide at the front and 12 inches wide at the rear. The SUV can hit 62 miles per hour or 100 kilometers per hour in a claimed 2.9 seconds, with the Urus's top speed raised from 190 miles per hour or 205 km/h to 200 miles per hour or 323 km/h. This luxury SUV also features a set of striking 24-inch black wheels over the green brake caliper. Along with the wheels, the Urus comes with forged carbon wing mirrors and forged carbon skirts, which help enhance the SUV's profile. The rear end of the Urus is also interesting, boasting a new rear spoiler and roof spoiler. Mansory has also revised the front fender vents to add a little more style to the side sills. By default, Mansory's Venatus Evo S is the strongest and fastest modified Lamborghini Urus, and the fastest SUV in the world. Since Lamborghini Urus landed on the market for the 2018 model year, the high-performance luxury SUV has been known for having some of the most dazzling interiors. It was almost hard to imagine anyone topping this up, but Mansory took the challenge. In a model we saw last year, the modification brand gave the Urus a spotless interior that had a yellow color stitching spread through the cabin. It also had features like a Bang & Olufsen advanced 3D sound system, a head-up display, and ventilated massaging seats among many others, all of which enhance the luxury experience. Mansory says this is a limited edition model. It's a step up in style and performance over its other Venatus model, though both are quite wild modifications of an already bonkers Lamborghini SUV. The Urus sees an uptick in performance for the 2023 model year, with the introduction of the new S and Performante variants. Horsepower rises by 16 to 657 ponies. The Performante rides on a different suspension than the base S, one that has steel springs instead of air springs, and sits 0.8 inches lower than normal. The Performante is also available with special shoes in the form of 23-inch wheels with Pirelli P0 Trofeo R tires, size 285/40 R22 front, and 325/235 R22 rear. While it still has a hefty curb weight of 5,200 pounds, Lamborghini says the Performante is pounds lighter than the Urus S thanks to the addition of carbon fiber body panels and the removal of sound deadening materials, among other weight loss measures. The 2023 model year also brings redesigned front and rear ends, along with a new fixed spoiler above the liftgate for the Performante, which also features specific seats and unique interior trim. All 2023 Urus models are powered by a 657 horsepower twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8. The engine burbles deeply when idling and absolutely howls under full throttle. Permanent all-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic transmission conspire with all that power to enable fantastic acceleration. The Urus feels athletic from behind the wheel too, with quick steering and stable high-speed cornering. With air springs at all four corners, the Urus has adjustable ride heights based on its various drive modes. Standard carbon ceramic brakes ensure that the Urus stops as well as it goes, braking from 70 miles per hour to a stop in 149 feet. The Performante alone has a steel spring suspension and a different center differential that sends more torque rearward than normal. The Ultra Urus also introduces a new rally drive mode that's intended for unpaved surfaces. Inside, occupants are treated to a dramatic cabin that's classic Lambo. There is plenty of faux suede and carbon fiber trim, while the infotainment system and reconfigurable gauges are straight out of an Audi. The back seat has good passenger space and can fit between 2 and 3 people, depending on which seating configuration is selected. Interior cubby storage is highlighted by useful door pockets and a bin behind the floating center stack. The Urus also offers up to 22 cubic feet in its cargo area, but that drops by 2 cubes with the optional rear bucket seats. Every Urus is packed with the latest connectivity and infotainment features, along with a fully digital gauge cluster. There are 2 touchscreens built into the center stack that include controls for the climate system, audio, and more. The screens have crisp graphics and large icons, but they're not as intuitive as traditional knobs and buttons. Key safety features include an array of standard and optional driver assistance technology, including a night vision camera, standard adaptive cruise control with stop-and-go technology, standard blind spot monitor and rear cross-traffic alert, available self-parking assist. This is the 2023 Lamborghini Urus Mansory Venatus Evo S.